In sports betting, reliable information is the single biggest tool you can use to outsmart the odds makers and win more money. But where do you go to get really good information, and what can you do with it when you find it? In this video, we'll introduce you to sports betting databases, what they are, and how you can use them to improve your sports betting results. Just a little disclaimer, using these databases is challenging for beginners. If you're new to sports betting, we recommend brushing up on the basics before diving into this tutorial. Let's get started. Sports databases, also called sports stat sites, give you access to massive amounts of historical data on lots of major sports. Every stat for every player, team, and every game going back years. Sound too good to be true? Well, it's not. Stat sites let you explore every situation imaginable to see trends you can use to make smarter bets. Maybe you want to find out how often the Cowboys cover the spread when they're at home coming off a loss. Or maybe you're looking at making a play on the over-under and want to see the average total score between two specific teams over the last few seasons. These are just two of the basic examples of the kind of information you can get your hands on using these databases. There are a lot of options to choose from, and although they all do similar things, the way you use them does vary from site to site. In this tutorial, we're going to use killersports.com as an example. This site lets you use the database for free and also shows you important trends you can use right away. Killersports.com also offers pay options, but there are lots of ways you can use it without paying a cent. First, we're going to look at how the site works, and then we'll run through a few basic examples of how you can use it to inform your betting decisions. To get useful information out of a sports database, you have to enter what are called queries. A query is a set of parameters that tell the database what information to show you. To do a query on killersports.com, first pick the NFL section. Then click on the SDQL button on the far right. SDQL stands for Sports Database Query Language. Below the search tool, there are instructions on how to write your queries. You can add any of these parameters to your search and the database will come back with all the matching results. Let's look at an example. Imagine you're getting ready to bet on the Cardinals to upset the Chiefs this weekend, and you want to see how each team has been performing. You can filter the team's results for tons of specific criteria that match up with this weekend's game. First, let's look at how the Cardinals are playing this year. Enter team, Cardinals, season, 2018, and hit enter. You can see how the Cardinals have done straight up against the spread or how they did on point totals. By adding more criteria, you can get even more specific. For example, if the Cardinals are playing at home, you can filter the results to show only Cardinals home games by adding that criteria to your query. You could filter for whether the Cards are coming off a win or a loss, how many points they've been scoring in recent games, or hundreds of other options. The possibilities are endless. For full instructions on how to write SDQL searches, read the killersports.com manual for the sport you want to bet on. Once you've found some significant trends or historical data, the final step is to apply it to the bets you're making. If the Cardinals are a 10-to-1 dog in Sunday's game, but you've identified historical trends that indicate they actually have a much better chance of winning, it's a great opportunity for a small bet that could pay off big. Similarly, if the point spread for the game has the Cards at plus 17 and you found solid evidence that indicates they will score higher than average, it's a great spot to bet them to cover the spread. Using sports databases effectively isn't a shortcut to winning, but if you put in the work, it can pay off huge. For more information on how to use sports databases for betting, check out the full guide available for free on WSN.com. Thanks for watching, and good luck.